Hey, what's going on, Virgo? Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Ayoka, and I'm getting ready to bring you a message from Kippa. Okay, so I'm gonna try to make this real quick so I can get into some personal readings. Okay, thank you guys for everybody who has been purchasing readings from me. Thank you for your patience. I am back to work, honey. When I get off of work, I'm tired. I'm kind of forcing myself right now, y'all. So I'm like, let me start with Virgo because you guys always give me that energy. Okay, so hopefully this is a good reading. It has been funky over the last few days, y'all. I know you guys have been triggered like hell, but guess what? It's okay. Every time you trigger, that gives you the opportunity to face your mirror. And since we are closing out cycles, divine does these or creates these scenarios, let's just put it that way, right? These situations that allow us to see ourselves, okay? So that we know what we need to release before going into the next cycle. So how you handle yourself at this time is very crucial. What have you learned? Okay, I hope something. Now, however, let's jump right on in. Don't forget, flip the roles. Take only what you need. Leave the rest. Please use the spirit of discernment as you're viewing this video. Do not force nothing to fit. If it ain't yours, let it fly. Okay? Don't leave any stuff in my comment section that is going to be derogatory, okay, and hateful. Why? Because one, YouTube is going to flag it, and two, I'm going to delete it if YouTube don't flag it. Okay? My goal is to help you guys evolve. All right, I want y'all to be able to embrace these opportunities that life has for you, and the only way that you can do it is through your alignment. That means you need to be balanced. Okay, so y'all, let me set my intentions. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, angelic guides, for helping me with this collective Virgo reading. Close the gates to anything not in alignment. Protect my throat chakra, and I thank you that my true guides are here with me. All right, so I got the community card that came out. The community card reminds me a lot of like the Three of Cups type energy. I feel like this could be like your network, your family, your friends, your soul tribe. This also could be just like third party type situations too on top of that. Main female comes out, and then the unexpected income. Okay, so you do like I spoke of earlier, you got some opportunities that are coming to you, that are coming your way. You are also experiencing a lot of upheavals, okay, at this time as these cycles are beginning to close out. And I was trying to find that card because I did actually pull a card for y'all previously, but I don't know, I think I put it back. Yeah, I put it back. Okay, so basically it talks about, you know, an opportunity coming your way in this new phase of your life. And it's a lot of relationships that are ending unless you are in one of those open relationships, right? It's just going to be better because you guys are going to be open to other people being involved in the story, you know, but not everybody vibes on that frequency. So if you don't, that part ain't for you, all right? But however, let's talk about this. Tell me about the community. So the community card is just people you feel connected to, okay? It's like the domestic aspect of people's lives, all right? So let's see. Tell me about the community. You could be this main female, or if you are a man, this main female is somebody that you are connected to. Thank you. The Magician and the Empress comes out. So somebody is definitely trying to manifest you back in, honey. Or you are manifesting something here within your connections. Let me see. Tell me about this Magician energy. The Empress is someone who's in alignment, who attracts abundance, happiness, divine feminine energy as well. Doesn't have to be, and that also represents the earth sign. So that feels like that's very much Virgo. And Gemini coming through with the Magician. Okay, show me what I need to see. I feel like it's this Gemini energy. Okay, whoever the Magician is in your story, that is actually manifesting something here with You, Virgo. So let's see. It's almost like this feeling like they're trying to call you back in. Tell me about the Magician here. I heard the word infinite. Okay. The Strength card comes out in the reverse, and the Nine of Wands is in the upright position. And what I feel like is because it's some self-doubt here. You may have this self-doubt, Virgo, okay, about this person. Whoever this person is within this community of yours. Yeah, you're not too confident about this connection or whatever you guys got going on here, because I do feel like it's like a constant ongoing battle or something here between you and this person. But somebody is being very persistent at this time. It's like, you know how you be so persistent, like, you know what, I'm gonna win this battle, right? So somebody is deciding to put in that extra effort here, and what I just heard is like try to win you back or try to manifest you back or something here. It's like whatever is going on between you and this connection is a lot of sacrifices have been made, and it's been tedious for you two to stay together or even to come together and work together. Look at that, the Empress again. So I'm definitely speaking to a divine feminine type energy. Okay, so we may have a twin flame dynamics on our hand off the bat. Okay, so we got two Empresses here. And what I feel like here is like, look, you got everything you need around you. Okay, you are definitely attracting something in here, and you may not recognize it. I always say divine feminine is like the flame, right? The light. And it'd be people around divine feminine are like the moths, right? But we're going to see what comes out. It's like people can't help it no matter what. Especially if it's your divine masculine coming through. Yeah. Coming through, of course, it's like that energetic cord between you two is so magnetic. It's hard to break the two apart. Even if there's distance between you, you're in a separation, it's still an energetic connection between you two. Eight of Cups comes out in the upright position. Yeah, because I see divine feminine beginning to move forward, okay? Or this Empress energy, whoever's playing that Empress energy is beginning to move forward, walk away from the situation here. Coming in with that main female energy. Tell me about this main female. Look at that, Ace of Cups comes out. Yep, I feel like now, this is like, I feel like you got this opportunity, this chance to start fresh with something here, especially when it comes to love. This is unexpected. So I feel like whatever the upheavals are that you may have been through, you may have thought this is the end. Or you may have been thinking, you know, I'll never find love, right? I'll never be able to find a new person or a new relationship, whatever, right? Whether it's with a pre-existing person that's on your mind or someone completely new coming through. But this is, I feel like it's unexpectedly coming to you. Trust your gut, okay? Show me what I need to see. It's like this marks a new beginning for you, a chance to start fresh here. It's like the universe just took and just really just rebalanced everything, recalibrated is what I'm hearing, everything in your life here. I got the Hierophant that came out, but it kind of like went on a sideways type situation. All right, so tell me about the Hierophant. Three of Cups upright. Look at that. That's that community card energy. It's like some type of commitment. I feel like Empress energy, boom, divine feminine energy, you're following some type of process. Okay, or this person is following some type of process, being very committed to their evolution. I wanted to say her, but forgetting, you understand, feminine energy, not really forgetting, but it's so easy to say her. But the Empress could be man or woman, okay? But however, what I'm seeing here is that, right, when you commit to being the Empress, even with that Hierophant energy, This is what is attracting this. I'm sorry. It's like I'm seeing it. It's like visually everything is playing out in my head just now. And it was just so weird. It got to be something new that just popped up within me. But everything is playing out. I'm seeing celebrations. I'm seeing commitment. I'm seeing... wow. And I don't even want to say it. It's like there. Because you want to know why I don't want to say it? I'm seeing marriage. Because it's been an ongoing battle. And you know how it would just be like, we keep hearing these messages. Oh, they're going to marry me. Oh, I'm going to get married. Oh, we're going to get back together. Oh, that's going to be this. That's going to be that. Right? It's unexpected. And then you be stuck in a holding space still. Like, what the hell? Everything just went south. Like, we broke up. Like, we're not talking. You know, things like that. So it's like, I'm struggling to get it off my tongue. Like, I don't want to say it, right? Don't let this be another one of those messages. But that's what something is looking like, some type of reunion, a happy one. Or something turning, a friendship turning into something deeper. Tell me about this. Hierophant. Let me see something. Here we go. Shadow and awareness came through, right? Virgo. I'm already going to make this a twin flame reading because this is just what it is. It definitely feels heavily on this energy. You were pushed to have to face your biggest fear. That's how I'm looking at it with that shadow. Like you were forced to have to face your mirror. Okay? And with the shadow aspect, it's like whatever your biggest fear is, I feel like you overcame that shit. Straight like that. You faced it. If you haven't, do it. Because you want this cycle to close out. Like I said, I think I said in the beginning of the video, it's like the universe is testing you to basically see if you have grown up. Have you evolved? Have you learned? Okay? Are you going to repeat the cycle? Are you going to behave in the same manner? A lot of times when we hear that message of, oh, we got to let somebody go, we got to end it, you know what I'm saying, relationship about to be over, it's like that ending is about dying to self. It's an ending of an ego or pattern or habit or behavior. So whatever lies within your shadow, whether you if you were dealing with rejection issues, abandonment issues, 1313 on the timer, right? You learned how to use your tools. That's where that awareness card comes in at. Wow. Your awareness of self, honey. I'm definitely talking to my divine feminists who are in alignment. You already know the tools that you possess. You knew what to do to overcome this. If you don't, learn how to use your tools. Face your mirror. That's how you get to the next level. You triggered. Boom. Hold up. I got to stop everything I'm doing real quick. Hold up. Why I'm triggered? What's that? Why I feel that way? How do I fix it? Okay. How do I need to feel better? What I need to do to comfort myself? How do I overcome this? Okay. Let me embrace this shit real quick. Right? You did that. So you need to. And because you use your tools to guide and direct you, the universe is partnering with you right now. Unexpected. Income, something valuable could be coming through. Let me tell y'all. It gets easier and easier and easier, you guys. I know it may feel like, God damn it, I gotta go through something else. It's another cycle. It's another ending. But each time you go through it, because you already know the tools that you possess and you are aware of yourself, when a storm comes, you ride the motherfucking waves, right? You ride it out. You understand how to get through the processes of life in this journey, because that's what it's about. We are being groomed and refined and brought into alignment so that we can continue with our light worker duties, right? And it's like throughout the readings, it's like God does not lie, right? We've been hearing it. Oh, you're going to have a reason to celebrate. Oh, you're going to get this. Oh, this is going to happen. That helps to keep us hopeful. Of course, we know that the journey isn't about the union of being with the masculine. It's about the union of self. But it still feels kind of good to be able to have some type of hope and knowing that love is obtainable, right? Because this is one of the things that all light workers deal with, is that love issue. Not being loved, right? Properly. Not being loved by a mother or father figure. Not being loved by a spouse or ex, boyfriend or girlfriend, however, right? Not feeling the love. But you're understanding that the love cannot be found outside of you. It only can be found within you. Tell me about this unexpected income. You understand the level of commitment that it's going to take as you to embark on this new beginning, this new journey that you're on. Look at that. New beginnings in the light. Y'all. Because it's time. If you haven't do it, take this brave leap of faith. Some of you already took the jump like, yep. You ain't even had to tell you. You like, yep, I'm already going. It's a lot of, and I want to say it's already happening or already done, because my Empress is in the upright. Like, my cards are not reversed. This is the time right here. Like this, it happens when a significant inner change is happening within you. You made a very important choice. Either you made it or you are about to make it. You already in the process of getting ready to take your leap into this new beginning. This is why the universe is partnering with you. This is your time to be in the light. You already know it. You like, I'm the Empress. I already know what I gotta do. Thank you, Divine. Thank you for the instructions, my angelic guides. No matter what's happening around you, prosperity and bliss are promised. What did I say earlier? It's already promised to you. You're already going to get it. You get the messages to keep you hopeful. But it's already done. Some of you are already being the light. Some of you are already in your Queen of Wands energy. You already out here light working. Okay? Your light, like I told you, is going to attract many people to you. It does not matter who or what. Whatever is done in the dark is going to come to the light. It comes to you automatically. Because you are the light. So keep shining and be positive. A lot of times you may even notice your masculine may even kind of like try to distance themselves from you. Why? Because you eliminate the darkness. So you bring out what's dark and what's not right. And so they'll distance themselves from you so that you won't know what's happening. You already off the bat can feel the energy. You can read it. It comes to you. You don't even got to ask. You ain't probing. It just be like, doop, download, dropped into your intuition. And you like, fuck. I didn't want to know that. But guess what? Be positive and keep shining. You're going to attract so many people to you just straight like that. You can't help it. It's who you are, what you were born to do. And like I said, you even going to attract to your flame, baby. So be careful and use the spirit of discernment, which you already know. But yeah, you made a very important choice, or you were about to, and the universe is ready to partner with you already. Just heard the world is your oyster. Come through. Let me pull one more card here. I love how all of this looks. Thank you. Because I was a little frightened. We had some people in our community here. I was like, Lord, maybe I must have missed the mark. I missed the mark, honey, because some people are falling apart, God. I understand. Because I was triggered for like 2 minutes. 6:06 p.m. here in Baltimore. For like 2 minutes, I was triggered, y'all. I almost got caught up. The devil almost got me too. Show me what I need to do. But because I remembered, instantly it was like, oh shit, this happens every cycle. It's the same scenario. It never changes. What did I do the last cycle? I've already overcame that. I already know what it is. I already know exactly what's happening here. This isn't new news to me. I need to get my Vertex because I know. Hey, okay. I seen it, right? It flipped already. And I just was like, maybe I seen it wrong. No, it didn't. Hold on, y'all. I was getting ready to get my little clonase thing. But let me pause for a minute because that's going to be rude. Me on here like... Let your inner hero out. Heroism. Tell us about that. I'm glad that word rolled off my tongue. Sometimes I be struggling to get these words. I don't know why. You know what? It's because I be talking so damn much, y'all. Just talking. On the videos, I'm talking. In person, I'm talking. I done talked to like 100 students today. I've been talking back to back. Only had 3 courses today, so it was very invigorating. My students start clapping in one of my classes like, oh my God, this was so good. This is such a great class. I was like, oh my, thank you. I'm flattered. Let's see. Yeah, let me pop my Flonase. Hold on one second, y'all. Definitely got to be this plant behind me. It says, your profile, kudos, and self-esteem can blossom now. Invest time in yourself. Promote your abilities and be a peacock. Celebrate. You may be at your peak, so enjoy being respected and the center of attention. In other words, you're a hero. You are at the top of your game, riding the crest of a wave. What did I tell y'all? Ride the fucking waves, y'all. Fulfilling your needs to shine as brightly as you can. Be aware, there are 2 sides to being a hero. You may have reached a goal, but you must guard against vanity, laziness, and pride. It doesn't take much to fall from grace. You can give birth to a new circumstance, but must take nothing for granted. Leaner times may lie ahead, but with careful planning, you can achieve your goals and retain success. You can celebrate yourself, right? But just make sure that you're not being vain, okay? But it feels good, really, because sometimes, let me tell you, it's a struggle to get through the cycles, right? And you fail the test, and you gotta kind of like repeat it just a little bit. You still get the help that you need, okay? But just to be able to do it without let's just say you listen to your intuition without having to have the big ass tower moment and falling apart, right? And then hopping back on the horse. It's like, I feel like majority of you started to have the tower moment, but in the process of it, you face your mirror, right? Now, avoid competitiveness and one-upmanship, as these could lead to a false sense of self-importance and ultimately to your downfall. A strong sense of gratitude and compassion for others will promote your talents in a positive light and add to the cycle of ever-increasing good fortune. You may feel particularly creative and wish to shout your ideas from the rooftops. You may also feel particularly generous, but it's important that your generosity is channeled into worthy causes, or you risk squandering your finances and wasting good intentions on unworthy causes or being taken advantage of. The peacock in you may wish to show off, but if your exuberance threatens others, your position may be the subject of jealousy, and your rivals may feel provoked to teach you a lesson. So ensure you maintain perspective and balance. But guess what? Promote your abilities and be the peacock. Celebrate, okay? But find that balance. Everything, you got to have a healthy balance, right? I'm proud of you guys. Let me see something. And you know, I got to give y'all a lightworker message. Straight like that. Can't leave here without that, because what it means is you got through this cycle, which means you may have also leveled up here in your gifts. Show me what I need to see for my Virgo twin flames. Whoop! I gotta do that again myself too, because them same two cards may have just fell out. I mean, hey. It's so funny that thank you to the suggestion of one of my viewers, but I started working on the life path numbers. I'm gonna, when I come back home, because I'm gonna go to the gym, I feel like I need to move my body, but I may do it now. I may jump into another life path number now, but before I leave. Yeah, but that's the card that came out, was life path in the family of light. Okay, so I really only wanted one card because it's a lot to read, but I'll get to it. I'm not leaving until about 7. The limits that much of humanity place upon their love, that they will love their own family, country, religion, or community better than they love those on the outside. Do not restrain your heart. You are capable of loving humanity, of loving all creation on earth as an extended spiritual family. You will love all as your own. You are meant to belong to a broader family of light. While some souls have incarnated to learn about us and them, others have the purpose of teaching unconditional, all-embracing love. You are one of these. You have taken life to love the many, not just the few. For the life purpose to be anchored, issues in your biological family may keep you from bonding with them in a typical way. Perhaps you were the odd one out in your family, the one whom no one really understood. Perhaps you felt loved but couldn't live the way your family seemed comfortable to live. Maybe you lost family members through divorce, disease, depression, and death, or through addiction or emotional immaturity that left you disconnected from key family members. If your father figure was absent, while if you must do the emotional healing work to process that pain, understand that the purpose of the absence for your own spiritual connection to remain intact, pure and powerful. Okay, so understand the purpose of that absence. Okay, so work on that with your father, and I'll definitely hit him on that one, because I was just thinking about my dad the other day, and I was like, dang, I ain't talked to him in a minute. Like, we don't talk as often, but I kind of wonder why. Like, I know why we have the disconnect between each other. Like, we can just go years and only talk to each other on holidays, for real. It's a lot that's going on within that dynamics, and I'll begin to share, some things with you guys about that maybe a little later. I kind of haven't really been talking about it too much because me and him haven't actually had a actual conversation about it. So, but otherwise, it's just like, he's not here in Baltimore, but it's like our relationship where I grew up being daddy's little girl, right? And it's like to the point of barely ever talking. And I mean, it's been years like this, okay? So, and it's no beef or nothing. We just, when we talk to each other, it's like, hey, you're like, hey, baby girl, so I was like, I love you, Dad. But it's just that distance and that time and everything has gotten in between us because of, the disconnect in the family, the divorce, and the new family that he has and things like that. So, but it still kind of crossed my mind. And it's like, in some aspects of it, it does. Like, I don't feel too much of any hurt behind it, but let me tell you, maybe sometime around last year, I felt like a sense of hurt still connected to it. Like, like me and my son are here. Like, we're your family. And where are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, why aren't you with us? Why don't you connect with us? We're your family, right? So, it's at those feelings. But like now, as time is going by, it just like, I don't feel anything. It's like I don't feel any hurt or anything, but I know it's still like issues that have to be faced within that situation, But they're saying definitely just understand the purpose, process the pain, and understand the purpose of that absence, okay? Now, if it was your mother figure that was absent, while if you are advised to do the emotional work to process the pain, understand the purpose of that absence as well. For you to look beyond your immediate family to find your place and find yourself belonging to and being devoted to the entire human race. The pain was part of how you remain unconditioned by the more typical family bonds. While if these bonds are necessary for many souls to experience their life lessons, the difficulty you may have experienced regarding them help push you to become a child of love. You had to seek family in expansive ways, remaining open as you search for love, rather than feeling satisfied by your immediate tribe and closed to the outside. You can come through your experience not as a victim of circumstance, but as an empowered soul. So process it, heal, forgive, and step into the spiritual blessings gained through your atypical relations with your biological family. Although you were not meant to belong in a traditional way to your family of origin, you shall not be denied the love you need. You are here to help build a human family joined by more than blood or legal union. It will not just be you loving the world, but the world loving you too. The power of your heart to give and receive love shall not be wasted. So it is time to gently undo the patterns of attempting to fit in. Instead, trust that you are exactly as you were meant to be. And when you do, your magnetism will draw love and friendship from those who vibrate at the similar level of consciousness to you. Leave past hurts and rejections behind. You no longer need them to grow. Be brave. Pray to connect to your family of light, not only in spirit, but also here on earth. Let them in and know that you belong here in spirit and in body to be loved, held, touched, listened to, and accepted just as you are. Okay, so let's read this invocation. I'm going to read it slow and you can just read it with me and then I'll jump into the next card. I choose of my own free will to receive all assistance from unconditional love so I can peacefully process any unresolved hurt, rejection, abandonment, judgment, or betrayal. I have learned how to love more unconditionally through my experiences. I have learned that love allows all beings to freely choose how they wish to live. I wish to live with openness, love, and connection, in spirit and in flesh, with those who can accept my love and love me too. Through divine grace, I ask for assistance in attracting my soul tribe and family of light, heavenly and human, that I may experience belonging and conscious community, sharing my light and love with others. Through unconditional love, may all beings feel the blessings of true family, of deep abiding divine love. So be it. All right, so let's get with the life path. Do you wonder about your divine life path and purpose? You have been enrolled in spiritual training. Your training might be obvious in the form of courses you are undertaking or hidden in a life lesson that is currently triggering your healing. learning, or growth. Completing this training will empower you to fulfill your divine purpose this lifetime. Wow. We understand. What did I say? I said it throughout, was it the Divine Feminine reading where I was like, it's going to be made clear to you. Don't worry. It'll be made clear to you the purpose of everything you're going through, right? Which we already know we're in spiritual training because of who we are and what our calling is. But it just was made clear. In order, and I'm going to read it again. Of course, we're in training. It might be obvious in the form of courses you are undertaking or hidden in a life lesson that is currently triggering your healing, learning, or growth. Whether it is obvious or not, successfully completing this training will empower you to fulfill your divine purpose this lifetime. So what we're doing now, again, is going through our training so that we can complete this cycle, complete out all of this. So what is going to happen in this lifetime, y'all? Union. That's union of self. Union with your counterpart. Further clarity will be revealed to you. The universe promises that you shall know what you need at the perfect time and in a way that you cannot miss. It's coming. It's unfolding now. Like we just caught it. Like, oh, snap. They just dropped a little hint for us. This training will empower us to fulfill our divine purpose for this lifetime. Keep going, you guys. Keep going. This is about your spiritual journey. You're in training. This is boot camp. This is like training for a job, right? You got this. I'm telling you, I feel it. I understand, what you're going through, but I feel it. You cannot miss this. Our guides are giving us step-by-step instructions. You are in spiritual training for a divine mission that serves your soul development and spiritual growth while simultaneously helping others. My reading I did yesterday morning, y'all, that's when I was triggered. I think I told y'all that. I'll be doing a whole lot of videos, y'all, so forgive me. As I'm teaching you guys, the information is coming to me at the same time. So yeah, I'm like, oh, hold up, I didn't get a chance to process this, but I gotta still go through with the message to tell you guys at the same time. But I'm still trying, bringing it all in too. Like, oh my God, like this is all new to me too, right? But because of my position and where, I'm not gonna say who I am, but because of my position and how I've already been learning to overcome these obstacles and how I'm learning to process certain things, we develop this in our training for our brain to be working like quick, like boom, 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 right? Let me tell y'all, God is good. While you are simultaneously helping other people. That's why I was like, go on, pat yourself on the back. Celebrate, honey. You are a hero. Okay. It will help you express your spiritual purpose this lifetime. At times, your training may be aligned with study or applying your skills in ways that seem more obviously aligned with a spiritual path. At other times, your spiritual training may be disguised in ordinary life circumstances. If you are unsure of what you are meant to be learning, of exactly how you are in spiritual training at the moment, look to the situations in your life that are causing you the most struggle. Okay? What's causing you the most struggle? Your fucking relationships. Excuse my French. Because that's how deep it be. It be like this, ninja. They're causing the most trouble, right? It's your relationships. This is where you are called to help people learn about love of self and love of others, to love unconditionally. This is a part of your divine mission. This is where you will find your training taking place. The struggle is the place where holding on is competing with letting go. It is, however, nothing to be ashamed of. a growth edge where you are doing the inner work of growing into more peace, trust, and love is a sign that you are certainly growing. It isn't comfortable. Sometimes it might cause fatigue, even a feeling of defeat. Yet you shall not give up. You shall continue, and in time you shall triumph with a feeling of peace, resolution, and wisdom. If you are feeling stuck, perhaps you're working on a significant issue or challenge that won't seem to resolve itself no matter how much effort you apply, then you're being guided to ask for help from your spiritual team using the invocation below. Call upon your own higher self and soul to take over all aspects of the issue. Be patient. Do not resist what is, but neither collapse into it either. Use your spiritual practices, for example, your meditation, your journaling, dancing, music, art, yoga, time in nature, and prayer, to strengthen you as you move through your training. Every single day, what do I say? Make sure you getting grounded. Do something here to keep yourself grounded, because this training ain't no whore, y'all. You already know we be getting our asses whipped sometimes. Okay, but we got it. We still stay resilient, right? If you are uncertain about what's happening in your life right now, don't fret. 4111. Sometimes a smaller desire has to be sacrificed for the attainment of the greater vision. Be at peace. Know that all beings shine at the right time, and so shall you. This oracle is also a confirmation that a vision of your path on earth is being shared with you, whether in small daydreams, big dreams at night, in a meditation, or simply in the feedback you receive repeatedly from different sources. You are being asked to trust in what you see, sense, and feel about your vision for your life path and divine purpose. Even if you are not clear, trust that it is coming to you with loving divine timing. Be open-minded and listen for what makes your heart sing. Let's say this invocation. I call upon the wise and unconditional loving ones to assist me now in perceiving, living, and manifesting my truest and most joyful life path and divine purpose. Help me know what I need to know, when I need to know it. And with everything else, may I be assisted to feel peace, trust, and patience as my beautiful life path unfolds. Guided by the loving hands of the universe, may unconditional love reach into the hearts of all living beings, helping every creature to find true fulfillment of their destiny. So be it. Y'all. Congratulations. You did it. Love you guys. Peace.